Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack, and of course welcome back to me, Sim UK. Taking a look at a brand new game, hasn't come out yet, I've been given early access to it and can showcase it to you. And it's called The Fall of the MS Estonia. I've seen similar games to this for the Titanic, and basically you can relive the entire sinking experience. Now I personally go on a lot of sailing holidays, I really enjoy it. In fact, if I'm being honest, it's the only way I can properly relax. After about 3 days of sailing, I actually do relax. And for somebody with anxiety levels as high as me, you can see that chopper is picking up a patient off the boat there, or trying to pick up a patient off the boat. So sailing for me is all about relaxing, but unfortunately sometimes bad things can happen and do happen. And one such example was the ill-fated MS Estonia, which sank on the 28th of September in 1994. 800 people died, and it's pretty tragic. So this is more of an experience than a game, and I'm very keen to jump in and take a look at it for you today. So let's have a look at the options. Texture quality's on ultra. Everything is set okay. We're in 4K. That's good. Gameplay options, brightness, contrast, sounds, and back. Okay. So you can play this game in two modes. You can have daytime 3D model exploration, or you can have the actual timed to scale sinking of the ship. So I think the only way to do it is that way. Let's jump in. First person sinking experience. It says here, in this mode you experience the MS Estonia sinking. You can press C to change between first person and the exterior camera. Note, it takes approximately 5 minutes before the events unfold. So we've got 5 minutes to explore the ship a little bit. So let's imagine we're sailing. We're having a lovely time. The sinking of the ferry Estonia was a maritime disaster that occurred on the night of September 28, 1994. The ferry was on its way from Tallinn to Stockholm. There were 803 passengers and 186 crew members on board. Only 138 people were saved, one of whom later died in hospital. 852 people were killed and missing. The bodies of only 94 dead were ever discovered. The Estonia ferry disaster is the shipwreck with the highest number of casualties in the Baltic Sea in peacetime. The depth at the site where the ferry was sunk is between 70 and 80 meters. The ferry Estonia is the only ship in the world protected by the law on the peace of the dead, and its sinking is the only case where investigation without official permission is considered to be a crime. Diving to the remains of the ferry is prohibited. Enforcement of the ban is entrusted to the Finnish authorities. In case you were wondering why no one has gone down there and recovered bodies and such. Right, so this is it. This is the experience. Now, for some reason, I appear to be stuck in reverse, and I think it's because I have a controller plugged in. It is. So it's picked up on my HOTAS throttle. I can't believe this. So I can walk around with a throttle instead of using the traditional methods. Okay, let's have a look over the boat. You can see not the best weather in the world, let's say. I don't know what time it is. It'd be nice if there was a little clock or something in the corner. But we appear to be at the aft of the ship, and it's quite wobbly. Hang on, I also appear to be walking sideways. I'm not sure. Either I've had way too many gins. Oh, why am I going sideways? Let's centralise that and then we can use the keyboard properly. So, this ship is built to scale. Obviously, I've never been on the ship, but I believe that to be true, and having been on many similar ships, it seems very, very similar. These lifeboats, though, in my humble opinion, look more like dinghies, and that seems rather dated, the 90s, but I don't know. don't know, I don't know. So this is where the captain will sit. You can actually go up into the captain's helm. No wonder it crashed and sunk. There's nobody here. I don't think any of this is interactive. Oh wow, look at the steam and mist on the window. That's very realistic. That's probably the best I've ever seen that done. It is the same on every single window though. But yeah, still. Copy and paste, but why not? It works. It's very authentic and realistic. Right, what I want to do is get down as far as I can, as low as I can. And, oh, no admittance. And, actually, let's go to the front of the boat. So there's another level there. Can I get down at all? Oh, it's blocked off. Always is, though. Reserved for the ultra-rich. Oh, can I not open that door? So space is jump. There's no sort of controls for doors and windows and stuff. Maybe I can't get through the door. I find that hard to believe. Maybe it's just the exterior of the ship which is modelled, I don't know. So anyway, the whole point of the game, or the experience, that... Oh, what the hell? What was that? The hell was that? Like a whale or something. The whole point of the experience, of course, is to get off the boat, is to survive. So, it said we've got 5 minutes before the sinking starts. I genuinely don't know how long it took for it to sink. Can we actually not go inside? That would be really disappointing if that's the case. Oh, Christ. I think we've reached the level where the waves are coming. Which is not a good sign, is it? Yeah. Things are getting a little bit hairy. Thankfully, on every cruise I've ever been on, we've never encountered any sort of serious bad weather. I'm not quite sure how I would react if we did. Can you actually not get inside? There must be a doorway open or something, surely. I feel like I've been locked out. Anyway, I'm on the deck. I'm not sure which deck this is. It should say somewhere, really. But all the lifeboats are here, so it seems like a good place to be. Except for the fact that I already know that the water got into the electrical systems of the Estonia and wiped out all of the lifeboat mechanics or electronics. So none of them could be lowered into the water. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful situation. I don't really know where to put myself. It looks like we are stuck outside, which, if I'm being honest, is a bit of a disappointment. I was really looking forward to getting inside and really seeing what the Estonia looked like. It seems to me like that's not a possibility. Bloody hell, look at those waves. Slightly odd waves, aren't they? It's not like waves as I know it. So, how long's it been? 10 minutes into the video, it's got to be close, isn't it? We're starting to rock. We are starting to list very far from one side to t'other. And I'll be honest with you, it's starting to freak me out a little bit. If I was on this boat, that is listing heavily. What's the situation here? Yeah, we are listing at the front considerably. Oh, what? Is there no way in? There really is no way in, is there? So what's going on here? Is the front end of the boat taking on water? We seem very heavy over this side, don't we? Oh, the front of the boat is submerged. Oh no, oh god. Even though I know this isn't real, it feels real. Holy banana. Oh, that's just horrible to see. Can we get down and see it closer? It's so frustrating. Why can't I get inside to any of the rooms and buildings? Crikey, what are we going to do? I don't think there is anything we can do. Oh, we can jump up on the side. I could jump down there. So, okay, we can like really see it coming in. Oh my crapping hell. Well, that's me washed off the boat and dead. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, we've got a bit of a situation now because I've jumped down here. I can't get out. I can't swim. I'm definitely stuck. Let's be creative. Oh my god. Somehow I need to climb up that thing and jump across. There's no way that's going to happen, is there? Why on earth did I jump down here? Crikey. Oh dear, what am I going to do? Oh, hello. I can like glitch through inside so I can see inside the ship. And I can see there's nothing modelled inside the ship. It's just exterior modelling. That is a real shame. I would be very engaged in this if it were the full ship. I'll have to check. Can I actually climb up here? I nearly did. I might be able to get out of this. The fact that the water doesn't affect me in any way, shape or form is also a little disappointing. Climbed up there then. Come on. Oh, I was so up the top as well. It does say, can you escape? Well, I'm trying to. Oh, do you know what? The water did affect me then for a second. I was most definitely floating for a period of time. Come on. I fear this is the only... Look at the size of that wave coming in. Holy jumping heck. So getting up there. This is, I think, the only chance we have to get back up onto the boat is to go this way. Otherwise, I'm going to have to restart it. I'm going to keep trying for a minute. I've got to at least give it a go, right? To be honest with you, even if I do get up the top, I'm not entirely convinced I'll be able to jump across. Here's a question for you. If the boat is listing to one side, What do you do? Oh, man, I was up there as well. What do? Do you go the other side? Yeah, that was definitely the sea lifting me up there for a second. Do you go the other side of the boat than the side that's going in the water, or do you go the side of the water? I think it's the sea that's knocking me off this ladder, and the fact that the angle of it is changing constantly. Oh, so close to getting up there then. The waves really helped me up there for a second. Christ almighty, we are really listing now. Holy cow. Maybe I can just swim round. Or maybe I can get on the side of the boat. Because that is going. That is going over. Holy cripes. Go. Try and get up there again. What would also be good is if, as the boat tilts, your... Okay. Your ability to maneuver should change. Like the fact that I was... Look at this! Oh! It makes me want to vomit. The fact that, you know, it should be easier for me to climb down the side of the boat now that it's listing over like this. This is insane, isn't it? Right, there is another level. Let me get up to the next level. The more levels I can climb, the better I feel. Jesus, look at it. Yeah, look, I can actually climb up the wall now. Onto the side of the funnel. Holy cripes. Oh, I've fallen into the funnel. No, that's really bad. Okay, I got out. That's okay. That was not part of my plan. Don't jump on that bit. Just go straight through it. Crikey, look at that. That has sunk so fast. Now, if any of you know what happened to the Titanic, it took on water, which then pulled I think the front down and lifted the rear up. And what happened after a while, which is just inevitable, she snapped in the middle. And that was it. Because the water was then able to get in on every deck level simultaneously, all at once, and the whole ship just went down so fast. Now, it doesn't look like that's going to be what happens here. But still, I mean, helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. Helicopter, save me! Over here! I've got to get there. I've got to get there. Yes! Save me, save me, save me! Press E! Oh my god! One of only a few people to survive. Wow. That's just horrific. And to know that 800 people will never get off that boat, off that ship. That is catastrophic, that is. There she goes. She's listing more and more by the minute. And all you would hear is people screaming. You see, I've actually thought about this. When you're on a cruise ship, you've got these wonderful big stairwells and everything seems, you know, lavish and wonderful and big, and it's incredible. But I've always had it in the back of my mind that if you turn that boat on its side, the ability to get from the bottom rather to the top, or even from the top to the bottom, is astronomically difficult. And I've always in my mind wondered why they don't design cruise ships in a way that can be traversed, whether it's upright or on its side, or situations like this. You know, it would be scary as hell climbing down a ladder down the side of what was once a theatre hall or a restaurant or something like that. I mean, petrifying. But it's a hell of a lot safer than just jumping into water when you've got no idea what's at the bottom. Ah. That was a compelling experience. To review the game / experience, I am very disappointed that none of the internals were modelled. I would much like to see that. And I think there's a lot more could be done with the character. Obviously we were able to climb up on the side of the ship, so it's cool that you can do that, I suppose. I say cool in the most respectful way, of course. I think it's pretty horrific of the helicopters to just hover over it. Oh no, the lights have gone out. Imagine that. You're in there, you're trying to escape. All the lights go out. Suddenly it's pitch black, and I mean pitch black. In the middle of a ship, there are no lights coming in from outside. What the only lights you have are the lights in the boat itself. Ah. All those families, all those children. Wow. Absolute tragedy. And I think that's the point, that's the real point of games like this. You know, is to remember the families and to mourn their loss, I think. If I were to ever make something like this myself, I would be honor bound to donate some of the money that the game earns to something, you know, a museum or the families, or you know, something. Gosh, look at that. I partly wish I'd stayed on there. Oh god, no. Oh wow, she's going now. Wow. Ugh. Horrific. Oh, that's it. Waves are now coming over the side. He sank so quickly. 128 people survived, was it? Wow. And if you're wondering why I'm not moving my mouse or changing my view or anything, I can't. It's locked in position. Oh my goodness. Those poor people. And there's, you know, even if I were the helicopter pilot or, you know, there is nothing you can do. Just hope that people pop up on the water somehow. Wow, it's inverted completely. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know why I can't move my head, but I'd like to see what's going on at the other end. Oh, hang on. If I press C, I can go third person. I can see what the boat is doing under the water. Oh, man. Completely forgot about that feature. That's just awful. And the worst thing about it is there's no evidence of it anymore. She's gone. Well, there you go. Terrible, terrible, terrible tragedy. And my heart goes out to all the families of the people, of the victims who died on EMS Estonia. I hope it never ever happens again. It really makes me think, that does. Things like this, experiences like this, and really make me sort of appreciate things I've got. Yeah. It's pretty intense. As a review for the game, it would have to be at a very reasonable price. I would very much like them to develop the inside of the boat. That would be astronomical. If they could do that to scale so you could really see what it was like, I think that would be really good. And it is quite disappointing that you can't get inside the boat. But having said that, you know, the point of this is to remember those who died on the MS Estonia, I think. And they've done that very well. They've definitely got my attention on that particular incident. Horrific. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.